Look, Minister, and I know the Minister for Health is left again. I know to respect the Minister of State, Butler, but this happens all the time when our groups, he's not interested in what we have to say. He's interested in the humanity and doesn't respect the nurses in general, let alone to say the student nurses. We have seen case after case where the Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Greens voted down a motion to pay and recognise the gallant work. Those angels of mercy. We're so fortunate to have those young ladies and gentlemen go into the profession of nursing, a noble profession here in Ireland. The Taoiseach goes on to tell us about how it's a new model of nursing he set up, the new system of training for nursing. I wonder, is it any better than we had the matrons? I don't think it is. But nonetheless, this government does not respect the nurses. To think then at such a time, oh, he's coming back, sir, he's welcome back. I withdraw my remarks. He's back at least, but I hope he listened to us. But he has a habit of leaving, and so have all the ministers before our groups come up to speak. It's just another insult. So they insult the elected members of Parliament. Why wouldn't they insult the nurses? We see what happens with Mr. Watt, the new Secretary General. They get 81,000 a year of an increase from him, bringing it to almost 300,000. We see what happened with the procurement scandal that's going on day in, day out, especially during the pandemic is going on, that the procurement jobs given out, no tendering. Pay what you like. We've got faulty PPE, we've got so much other stuff. We see the mess and the scandal and the black hole of the Children's Hospital that may never rise out of the ashes. And this minister is happy to go along with it, even though he criticised it when he was in opposition. But he wouldn't vote against it and support our motions either. The reckless behaviour of Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael towards the health services. And again, the mistreatment of the student nurses is just an unbelievable scandal. I know one in particular, I know many, but one is a very good friend of mine, Niamh, and she's in Sligo at the moment in placement, but she's gone into every situation, and they all have gone into every situation in the COVID crisis, front line to help out and to work, and the hours and the pressure and the danger and the risks, often without, as other speakers have said, senior staff to help them out because some of them were gone off sick or were self-isolating or whatever. So it's a crisis, but we can deal with everything. Throw billions of money at everything, but don't pay the students. I believe in Mullanoig or Chucky Cheat. Praise the young people and they will come with us and they will work with us. But no, you want to stand down on them, you want to persecute them, you want to show your disdain for them. But in the middle of a pandemic, to give Mr. Watt, as I said, 81,000 of an increase, and he hasn't such a good record coming from the Department of Public Expenditure, mind you, you'd wonder what he has to offer here. And nothing personal against the man, but this kind of money, when they say there's increases for the 3 junior ministers that they pay into super juniors, money for everything, increases, but not for the student nurses, or not for the nurses, or not for the frontline workers in any shape, make, or form. You should hang your heads in shame, Minister Donnelly and Minister Butler, in shame. And look what you done to St. Bridget's Hospital in Carrick-on-Suir on your doorstep, Minister Butler. Shameful. Go on, Michael Healy.